They were third in the league, Steve, in bench minutes played.
And even though the bench wasn't really carrying the offensive load, they were good defensively, and they kept things close. Really, all they needed to do was eat minutes, and they did that a lot last year.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game. Took him no time at all on that one. And so here is Oklahoma City. He dishes it to Ibaka. Durant with it. He's picked up by James. Second chance shot. And it's Adams getting it to go.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's a screen. On its way from Irving for two. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Durant. And it's blocked. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's LeBron. Fires from 18. And that is good. James has got his first points of the game.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
For three, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, if he gets going early, he'll give you problems all day. That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And it's blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Smith finishing it off.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
J.R. Smith going from one of his best seasons in 2012-13 to one of his worst a year ago. I think his knee surgery in the offseason really got him off to a slow start. He didn't have the same bounce in his step, and he didn't find his game until late in the season.
Here's LeBron. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, Kevin Durant last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote. 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in
the writer.
That's exactly right.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Now here's Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 4. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. It's Durant on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder out in front. They lead by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Ran outside at the three with Ibaka playing the power forward. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. And it's Cantor in the five. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Down low. And stolen by Love. In transition. Oh, look out.
Wow. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
Irving against Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Tries again. Back to Westbrook. Not really his range, and it's off target. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Smith. That falls. Great assist by Love. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
Knocked loose. Cantor kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64th, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. Lamb, good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. A different look for Oklahoma City. Collison comes in for Enes Kanter. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Lamb. And Cleveland also making a change. Mozgov's checked in. Now, here is Irving. In the corner, it's James. Nailed from three-point land. James has got 9.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov.
Already, he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Durant attacking. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. You know, he's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already. He's especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court. Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Durant again. Smith. The kick out to Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Westbrook starting to go to work in the post a little.